In this video, we're going to go over G95. Now G95, you have G95 and G94. G94 is what we've been using all along for Sherline machines, and that's feet in inches per minute. G95 allows you to program in inches per revolution, so the feeds in your program are directly related to the RPMs of your spindle for your cutter. When you set up feeds in inches per minute, if you find that you can cut with a higher RPM on your tool, or if you have to lower your RPM because you're having chatter problems, when you change the RPM in your program, the feed doesn't change. It's still set at 2 inches a minute or 5 inches a minute. When you're programming G95 and it's in inches per revolution, then you program for a cut of, say, 8 thou per rev or 5 thou per rev, and if you change and go slower or faster in different parts of the program, it's related directly to the RPM. So if you find that you want to bump the RPM up, okay, you go from, say, 1500 to 2000, the RPM is going to go up, and then the feed is also going to increase because it's directly related to the RPM of the spindle. So in a long program, when you have feed in inches per minute and you change the RPM, you then have to go through the program and readjust all of your feed rates to compensate for the RPM change. Whereas with the G95, because they're directly related, you just change the RPM, all the feeds increase or decrease accordingly. So this program that we have right here is doing the profile cut on our cup holder. Okay, so it's going to do a profile cut on the cup holder, and what I've done is I've got a different RPM for each one of the sides, and you'll see that the feed actually increases along with the RPM. So I'm going to go rewind, start it up. So our RPM is going to start at 1,000 RPMs, and then it's going to bump up from there. So we don't have a cutter in here, we're just cutting air just to show the increase in speed, feed and speed. Okay, so this is a feed of 8 thou per rev, and the RPMs are at 1,000. When it cuts to the next side, the feed stays at 8 thou per rev and the RPMs increase. Okay, so now we're at 1500 RPM, the same feed, but you can see how the actual feed is increased along with the RPM. Now we're at 2000. And then we end at 2500 or 2800. And we're singing along right there. That'll do it.